Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill, Carlos Rodon.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will be there.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Marcus Semien. The pitch. That one way outside, and we're underway. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. He's tough to outshine a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
Base hit center field. Coming around third is Semien. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. There's a strike.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the second time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games 1, 3, and 4.
Rodon sets and deals. That's in there. That's strike two. Stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And downstairs, Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Up and in, and now 2-0. Big swing and a miss.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Seager, the lead runner at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. In the dirt, 3-2 down. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Josh Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rodon fires. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall into a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
To the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Number 28.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him. 2 down.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Leody Taveras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rizzo hauls it in to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees coming to bat. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here is Aaron Judge. That's Gets in there. It's 0-1. Evaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. LeMahieu gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Juan Soto now. First pitch misses. And here it comes. That one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Righty delivers. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed.
1-0.
Two outs. That one a little bit high, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The next offering misses. And a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. The Yanks lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Duran, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball for a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Outside. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Outside.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. Verdugo sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Popped up. And Semien is out. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Corey Seager leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That's hard hit in the line. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Evaldi back to work. That one misses. 1-0. Just missed. Here's a 2-1. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Up the middle. Semien whips it to first, and Gleyber Torres retired.
No left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Ball one there. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
That one to first, low. He takes it on his own, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Base hit, left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man at first. Here's Josh Young. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one in there across the letters. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. All muscle to center field, and they add on. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Number 30.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Weaver.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The 1-0. And another ball. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
Now, Jonah Heim. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ground ball up the middle. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Second base.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Fastball for a strike. Tavares, the lead runner out at second. Durant on at first with 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
First and second, 2 down. Seager stands in now. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Two outs. In for a strike. 0-2 down. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. An error, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 7 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Austin Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just
Outside,
misses.
ball.
And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And another ball. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Counts full, 3-2.
Full count.
In the air out towards right center. Garcia settles under it. 2 down.
Up next to the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. And the righty deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Yanks held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Kicks and deals. That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
It's so hard facing batters like this who can just swing at bad pitches and still spray it all around the yard. It's all about mixing up location and velocity.
So a man aboard, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Judge pulls it down, 1 down. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Man at first, now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's already homered in this game. That misses. Ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The pitch.
1-2.
1 out, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Time up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now 9-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4, and here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No play, that's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Yo, 1. To short, could be 2. Fired to second, and it's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Stepping in, Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Just missed. Hamilton, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Torres snags it, and there's one away. So now here's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. The Rangers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Up the middle, Torres handles to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the lineup flips over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the zone. Going 1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Rangers set down in order, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
From time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
The second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Low makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and they're down 9-0. Back for more from the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Corey Seager. Hamilton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And there's a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits.
1-2.
Way outside. And that is ball 1. Now one miss.
Inside. Ball.
Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Garcia stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One, 2 now. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Carter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Rangers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
2-0.
And there's a ball. Josh Young waits on deck. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 9 and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Takes it in for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one fouled off. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And here it comes. Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. One down, base is empty. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next offering is down low. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. That one ripped. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball 1 there. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. That one down the line and foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rangers 9 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York. And now here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
And a good eye there.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Now one missed.
Ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air, right field. Garcia in position. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back. The right fielder.
Here's one, Soto.
Soto.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stanton.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Righty reliever out of the pen, Tommy Kahnle.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. And the pitch. Ball one low. Kahnle goes 6'1", 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ron Marinaccio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes a pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Good eye right there.